riding extended winning streak. Mobley, backdoor, puts it up.
Garland doing a good job of finding.
Got caught flat-footed as Evan Mobley. The Cavs went into New Orleans right now. As Green is checked tight in the shot clock, works on Allen, takes a little flare one off and find a Kuro.
Doing a good find by
Mobley for three. Garland, great pass inside. Gary Payton off for a great one. Green does Garland. He steps back. Kuro on Green stumbled and out of bounds. He slings one off for a Wiggins three. Mitchell works around an Allen straight points for the Cavaliers. They've hit four. They're on Green for three. It is deafening here inside.
Afraid to let you know that he's learned.
All in this thing together, and boy, it's going to 15-2 lead. Curry looks to change offense as Mitchell goes to work on heel.
A player development guy, he's all of it. He called it
here early. Garland from long range. Fire start here in Cleveland.
Nice pass by Kuro inside.
He'll fire a three.
To show that they are good.
In toward Mobley. He fumbles it out of ball. He took a peek at on Green. Green tries to draw a foul. Levert thinks about it, fires the Kuminga. He'll have to fade away. Kuminga banks, and the Kuro's wide open. Kuro cuts, and a Kuro scores.
Down, and then again.
Kuminga, Mispin Kuminga.
Yeah, he hit
25-10. Levert, Garland gets loose, sends it inside the knee.
Nobody paying attention to the. Man, you got eyes in the back of your head.
Snow Levert is on the line as Gary. They've been opportunistic, going from defense to Looney, who puts it up and in. Warriors here early as Pajemski, who steps back. Mitchell's first free throw. Mobley down the lane, hangs in the air, puts on the brakes as he curls in the tray. Final minutes, first quarter.
Defense, though, it's got to be better.
2,500 threes. Merrill for three. Heel sends it back. Also, four. Jemski off the Kuminga for three. Bothers Mitchell. There's a 2-second difference.
Which way to go?
Off the Merrill for three.
Really been putting up numbers.
Played 11 here in this first half. Jemski coming off a great rookie season. Mitchell slow walks. Oh, and then he pushed off. It's an offensive. The Kuro from the corner. Shovel to an open Wade.
built for success. Thought of a night.
And if there's a lot of
Campbell's AC
in that lane. Because this is one of the better half.
Mitchell, crossover, Pajemski. Kuminga lines up a three. Jerome, the former Warrior, off point attempts. Moody for three. Crossover, Moody to the basket. He late to stay with Pajemski. Bench pressure. Who comes back into the...
The Cavaliers have come out.
Fouls Pajemski. 23, Draymond's pass inside. And finds Jerome for three. Warriors fits. Curry past Moody, back to Jerome, who's not. Warriors in the first.
It's a bad defense. The Cavs will blow you.
Doing everything. A Kuro at both ends. They're all over the war. Dribble goes to Allen, who got bumped by shot. As well.
Yeah.
Kuminga tries to drive, force them up.
Don't give him the strong side.
He puts it up and in. The tie will eventually curl down the lane. Garland, oh my. Oh, and don't forget about a Kuro as a Gallup force of a wild shot.
He's going up over the top.
Allen takes his time. Now Garland. Wiggins inside. Atkinson facing the team here tonight. Three. Jerome rebounds.
It might be more than a bust. The score is.
Kuminga finds Garland. Garland with a good pump fake. Got Wiggins. Garland. It's another Warrior. Garland for three. With a steal. Garland with the finish.
Defense. Quick hands.
That's going to have to settle for a long two.
Emphasis going into the game was, and everyone come back to rebound.
Warrior starters were held score that pressure as Payton to the basket. He
2 points as they can. Cavs have to come out.
Trevor Hendry say that the message in the line. Wiggins for three. Open a Kuro who fires and Isaac. Wiggins off to Draymond. Guy bounce in on Jackson Davis. No. Blossom into a starter.
6'6" guy.
There is Jackson still in position as Mitchell and Torque.
Every time they get an opportunity.
Back to Mitchell for a rhythm three. To the elbow. Got it. By the cutter and Curry. He tried to dump it to Mitchell. Sprays one off to Garland. 31 field goals. Just a Garland sends a legitimate play on the basketball. Free throw shooters and NBA's most accurate three-point shooter. Did so as a loose ball event. Okoro down the lane. Back to Curry. The Green stops, fires from the field as Mitchell fires. Peels it off to Draymond.
Look forward to reach in there on that play.
Finds some daylight. Defends Curry. Curry during his collegiate days.
So we get in this third quarter solid.
Steve Kerr's bench. Curry
Quickness picked up too.
Buddy heel and shakes on Buddy. Fires it up into the run. That one as Green and Curry play
In the basketball.
Allen down the lane. He's hot about it. He said, Kenny echoed those sentiments when he will feed Sam Merrill, who's back in the ball from Merrill. Took a bump from Looney.
Shoot it, young fella.
Not just in the paint, but out around that. LeVert to Allen. Once again, Allen makes a catch inside.
Elbow of Jonathan Kuminga. The challenge.
Has a word with the Warrior.
With that type of bravado about him.
All 82 games last season. The first on this end, Buddy, trying to keep up with.
The good look
Games or more 6 times in his waltzes into the paint, back to Niang, but he couldn't quite do it. Barges way inside, stops
the rim of the shooter.
Mobley take LeVert with a rejection. He'll fire a 3, scoring, which is a great shot. Donovan's able to pick his spot
Because it saves him.
3 quarters are complete. The Warriors do not play tomorrow. The Cavs playing the tail end of a back-to-back. Opening minute, 4th quarter. Cavs 1.
Go to the game, and then you can start.
Back to Niang. Good pass inside the. Into the corner it goes. He'll fire up a grenade. The center in his 10th season as Jerome comes out to Melton, who takes the 2. And he'll fire a 3 as Manu and Wade cut him off. Moody takes a tough. Is currently 24.
To finish it off.
He worked right around Moody to the rim to make this happen. Melton picks up the foul. Put it up. Adamski.
They're not back in the game yet.
There you see associate head coach Johnny as down the stretch we come.
Guys, nobody's having any business.
Missed it. Reach is called. Again, works through Anderson, trying to force
The mindset they had at the beginning of
Adamski, though, knocked it away from him. In neck region of Dean Wade. He gets run off the line by Moody.
this half. They're playing a little bit better. Good shots.
Finds a cutter for Jemski. He'll look to accelerate past.
Cavs have to settle down now. Don't get
having issues finding an opening over the limit, so the Cavs will shoot record 16 straight. Tonight he's 5 for 7 as Jerome was huge for the Cavs.
Second unit, man. He comes in there.
5 rebounds, 3 assists. For 3. Got run off the line. He's slow-moed. That by Anderson. Nothing called.
Everybody is aware of it, and they.
Garland picked up by Anderson.
That's amazing, isn't it? Let's talk about me. It'll never work. Having that finishing
On the Warriors here tonight.
notice to the rest of the league that
Wild. Here's Pajemski. He'll step back. 123 a night at EA as Jerome goes down. Steve Kerr a couple of seasons ago said this guy
over 25. You want to attack them right away.
in the NBA is Lindy Waters.
Pitch.
Tristan Thompson. Teams have met more than twice in a row. Over the timeline. It's just been something special. Campaign. They find themselves back on top of the standing, riding extended winning streak. John Michael, Austin Carr, and Serena Winters. Mobley backdoor puts it up.
It's good. Garland comes around. Garland doing a good job of finding.
To his teammates, uncharacteristically, he got caught flat-footed as Evan Mobley. Teams was last in action on the road on Wednesday. The Cavs went into New Orleans. 2 ball clubs playing some terrific basketball right now. As Green is checked tight to Trace Jackson Davis. Wiggins, late in the shot clock, works on Allen, takes a look. Mitchell spins. He'll flare one off and find Okoro.
Pearl doing a good find by Doug.
He'll play a 2-man game with Allen off to Mobley. Mobley for 3.
Get that weak stuff out of here.
Mitchell with his head up. Garland, great pass inside. Curry deals to Gary Payton off for a Draymond Green on Steph Curry. Using Allen screen, does Garland. He steps back. Bounds it goes. Oh, last off Okoro. Lead 10-2 as Mobley trying to spin through Draymond Green. Stumbled and out of bounds.
Defends you.
Payton slings one off for a Wiggins 3.
Wanted the ball more.
Mitchell works around an Allen screen. Knocking it down.
Deep in the rock.
11 straight points for the Cavaliers. They've hit 4 of their. Breaks baseline, gets into the paint, feeds Draymond Green for 3. A foul was called. Boy, I couldn't hear the whistle. It is deafening here inside.
He's doing a good job of getting his legs under him and knocking it down. He doesn't let his ego get in the way, and he's not afraid to let you know that he's learned.
Austin, everybody reports to me, we're all in this thing together, and boy, it's Cavaliers have jumped on the Warriors, taking a 15-2 lead. Curry looks to change beautifully in this Golden State offense as Mitchell goes to work on heel.
All-around coach, not just an offensive or a defensive guy, not a player development guy. He's all of it. He called it
wrong by Curry as he got knocked down. Cavs are all over the Warriors here early. Garland from long range.
Now.
An inspired start here in Cleveland.
Cavaliers are challenging everything out there. Nice pass by Okoro inside.
Down to 4. Back to Wiggins, who bobbles. Hellfire a 3.
Rhythm now, forcing this team to show that they are a good.
Trots Curry, he has Wiggins. Wiggins in toward Mobley. He fumbles it out. Running back on a screen pass. It took his eye off the ball. He took a peek at Mobley. Has a runway at Draymond Green. Green tries to draw a foul and back before any contact was even made. Skip pass finds Okoro. Back it goes to LeVert. LeVert thinks about it. Fire! Sam turns him back. Almost a turnover. Down low it goes to Kuminga. He'll have to fade away. That was picked off by Green. Kuminga banks and Allen. Draymond guards Allen with those 2 fouls. Okoro is wide open. Scorer instead of a distributor. They've done that well. Okoro cuts and Okoro scores.
And got rid of it before he came down. And then again.
So here is Kuminga. This is this man at the line and Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah, he
have checked in for the visitors, which trailed 25-10. LeVert pestered by Pajemski. Garland gets loose, sends it inside the knee.
All the attention was on his shot. Nobody paying attention to the
report as he ran right at Sam.
Garland, great pass. Man, you got eyes in the back of your head.
But he picks up the personal. LeVert is on the line as Carroll. For a rhythm 3. It back to Mitchell. Mitchell to the elbow. Got it! Here in the early portion of the season, Draymond finds a cutter and Curry. He tried to dump at the Warrior turnovers as Mitchell sprays one off to Garland. He'll got 6 of the Cavaliers' 24 assists on 31 field goals.
And they showed it in that first half.
Garland sends foul because Donovan did not make a legitimate play on the basketball. Tries one of the most accurate free throw shooters in NBA. Curry, if you're wondering, is the 5th most accurate three-point shooter. Into Curry, he did so as a loose ball of ending. And then Allen rejects Jackson Davis. Okoro down the lane. Curry deals to Payton. Back to Curry. Garland, a running start at Green, stops, fires. We're simply on fire from the field as Mitchell fires. Payton deals it off to Draymond for 4 in the first half.
He couldn't afford to reach in there on that play.
Mitchell works on Wiggins. Finds some daylight.
Pass it back out.
Now he defends Curry. Curry, his dad's alma mater, Oregon State, during his collegiate days.
We get to get a little bit better here in this third quarter so we can end this third quarter solid.
18 points in 16 minutes off Steve Kerr's bench. Curry, quick.
That defensive effort is picked up too.
Buddy Hield on Buddy Hield. Garland shakes on Buddy, fires it up into the Garland. He's hit 4 threes. Curry didn't want that one as Green and Curry play.
I mean, they are great at passing the basketball.
Allen down the lane. 15 years now, and but Kenny's hot about it. He said,
doing great, and yeah, looks like a good fit.
And Kenny echoed those sentiments when he certainly done it, done that well. LeVert will feed Sam Merrill, who's back in the ball. LeVert. Allen takes the short feed from Merrill. Took a bump from Looney.
What else can you do? Shoot it, young fella.
In the field, defensive presence, not just in the paint, but out around that from long range and scored 49 points. LeVert to Allen.
He's about the only one that's consistent for them this evening.
Once again, Allen makes a catch inside.
That's right.
After review, George Dang makes contact to the left elbow of Jonathan Kuminga. The challenge.
George, as he is apt to do, has a word with the Warrior locker room guy.
Yeah, they needed somebody with that type of bravado about him a little bit.
He's been durable as well. He played all 82 games last season. The first stay with Sam Merrill. Not as fun on this end, buddy, trying to keep up with.
In motion. because you never know when the good look.
He has played 80 games or more 6 times and is at Dallas. Mobley waltzes into the paint, back to Niang. Trying to keep it in bounds, but he couldn't quite do it. Takes a bump from Merrill, has to barge his way inside, stop.
Yeah, he's a very consistent perimeter shooter.
Mobley take 38 field goals. Looney has a shorter man inside. LeVert with a rejection. Backs it down. He'll fire tonight. Has a dozen points. He'll fire a 3. It's high this season in terms of that scoring, which is
get any bead on the Cavs offense, but this half they're playing a little bit better. And get back to moving the ball and taking good shots.
Anderson finds a cutter. Pajemski. However, Pajemski pedals the other way. He'll look to accelerate past.
The skelter ball now up and down the floor. Cavs have to settle down now. Don't get.
The Cavs, Garland and Allen were having issues finding it open here in the 4th, and that foul puts Golden State over the limit. So the Cavs will shoot 42 double-doubles, including a franchise record 16 straight, 69%. Tonight he's 5 for 7. His movement is Jerome. You want to talk about a shot in the arm? Jerome was huge for the Cavs.
He has been a godsend to the Cavaliers' second unit, man. He comes in there.
LeVert has 8 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. LeVert to Wade to Garland for 3. Cavs by 22. Anderson got run off the line. He's slow mode. Sends it back to Garland. Garland got whacked at by Anderson. Nothing called.
Understanding what type of game they're playing, everybody is aware of it, and they
attack. Garland picked up by Anderson. Have at least 1 assist.
And that's amazing, isn't it? To have that. If you got too many guys that talk about me, it'll never work.
Put games to bed.
Yes. Having that finishing.
To this Cavalier team, which has done a number on the Warriors here tonight.
They're really sending notice to the rest of the league that
30-point games in a season. Wild. Here's Pajemski. He'll step back. This season, the Cavs entered action at 123 a night and number 2 in the NBA as Jerome goes down. It's the Golden State Warriors.
Yes, they know.
Steve Kerr a couple of seasons ago said this guy's
scoring 30 points. Nobody tonight's over 25. Respect the team like Golden State, but you want to attack them right away.
Against one of the best defenses in the NBA is Lindy Waters.
The crowd had him really playing at a high pitch.
Tristan Thompson. The NBA record, no other teams have met more than twice in a row. Out of bounds, away from Tyson. Porter over the timeline. To 10 straight victories to open the season. There has just been something special.